Internet, I'm your only mate, and it's time for another episode of Death Battle. This time we have Goro from Mortal Kombat versus Machamp from Pokemon. Now, as I should say with all reaction videos, please click the link in the description below to go and watch the actual video itself. Support the official release before watching mine or anyone's reactions. Don't be a dick. Alright, so how do I know these characters? Goro I've mostly just heard of, if I'm being perfectly honest. I knew he was a highly requested opponent for Machamp, and when I saw this fight, I was like, okay, I kind of want this. So I did learn some things about him, like he's got a whole lot of fighting experience, like hundreds or if like thousands of years. Let's see, he's got Dragon Blood. He has these like dragon blades which he fights with on his arms. I will make a point about those in just a moment. Let's see. I still remember him from that clip where Johnny punched him in the nuts after he crushed his glasses. And I've heard of him beating some people in Mortal Kombat. That's about it. Machamp I am way more familiar with because Pokemon was a part of my childhood. And when I was playing Gen 1 and, you know, the 4 Pokemon that you trade in order to get the evolution of, being Machamp, Alakazam, Gengar, and Golem, I always thought Machamp was the coolest. Although, yes, in terms of, like, an actual battle, like, Alakazam is probably the best bet. But I always thought Machamp was cool, and I said I had a little story with Machamp that I was going to say in this video. So, I was playing Pokemon Fire Red, and I ended up finding a Machamp, and I didn't know this at the time, but it was a shiny Machamp. This was like the first time I ever discovered a shiny, so I was just looking at it and going, wait, what? Is my game broken or something? What? And I throw out my Pokemon, and it's the same as normal, so I'm just like, okay, maybe I should catch it, see what happens? And then I go to look up, what does it mean when a Pokemon has like a red star, or whatever, and that's how I discovered what a shiny was. And I evolved that Machamp all the way to Machamp, and I was really happy with myself. So, I really want Machamp to win, and I think he should, really. Now, a lot of people, they tend to just immediately go with the Pokedex entry of how Machamp can move a mountain with one hand. I'm a little sketchy on that one, though. The throwing 1,000 punches thing is supported by Pokken, so that's totally fine. Mastery of every martial arts, yeah, I can see that. But then again, I don't know everything about Pokemon. Maybe Death Battle have found something to support the mountain thing. It's entirely possible. Yeah, I know Machamp also has a whole bunch of moves that can, like, increase his stats as well as decrease Goro's. I have seen people bring this up. The move, Dual Chop, which is a Dragon-type move, and Goro has Dragon Blood. So would that move hurt him more? I'm always a little iffy on, like, the logic of applying Pokemon types to characters that aren't Pokemon. Like, it's one of the things I didn't really like about Pikachu vs. Blanca that much. And I saw a whole bunch of people bring that up for, like, Mewtwo vs. Shadow. And I wasn't a fan of that matchup, even though, well, not the matchup, I mean, that argument. Even though it was supporting Shadow, who, admittedly I wanted to win, I didn't like that argument. I thought it was stupid. So I'm not too sure about that. Though, one thing I really want, and that's the reason I brought up the Dragon Blades, the move Knockoff. Which, of course, knocks off any item that the opponent is holding. So, I'm really hoping in the animation, Machamp uses Knockoff to, like, take off Goro's Dragon Blades. I really want to see that. And based on how the sneak peek went, I'm hoping that happens. I really do, because he pulls out those Dragon Blades really, really soon. And there was a little GIF posted on Twitter where he doesn't have the Dragon Blades, so I'm hoping I get the scene I want. But, oh boy, I'm sorry if I seem all giddy. This is like the most excited I've been for a death battle this season. And I cannot freaking wait. I really want to listen to the music, though I have heard it spoils the winner. So I haven't listened to it like on its own, even though it came out early. That's why I tend not to do it, because it spoils the winner sometimes. Not all the time, but there are occasions when it does. The most prominent being Jack vs. Afro. But, regardless, is the lighting in this room okay? One sec. There we go, just to make sure the lighting's alright. Anyway, enough talking. I'm gonna watch this freaking episode. Oh, that's a new snazzy intro. I like it.
Bruce Lee once said, "I don't believe in different ways of fighting. We all have 2 arms and 2 legs, so that is why I believe there should be only one way of fighting."
Clearly, he never met these 4-armed fighters with 4 forearms.
Goro, the half-dragon prince of Mortal Kombat.
And Machamp, the fighting-type Pokemon from the Kanto region.
Rooting for Machamp.
Boomstick.
And it's our job to
Analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle. I like the new poses.
Mortal Kombat.
I really like that theme.
Killer as its iconic theme song.
I'm not super into Mortal Kombat, but I will admit that theme is really good.
The game would be a champion who's won 9 times in a row. He won't just kick your ass, he'll rip your arms off too.
This is Goro.
I mean,
Prince
most
of the Shokan
people seem to do
people and
that.
One of their strongest warriors. He's 8 feet 2 inches tall, weighs 550
Jesus.
pounds, and clocks in at 2,000 years old with no signs of slowing down.
He's been through a hell of a lot during his run, but here are the highlights.
Spunky for
He
an
fought in
old-timer.
the Civil War, crushed some $500 sunglasses.
Who
and,
spends that much on sunglasses?
Humanoid half-dragon person? Who would be stupid enough to fight a half-dragon with 4 arms?
Not many. Most of the Mortal Kombat roster refuses to
I
fight
wouldn't.
Goro because they're terrified of losing to him and getting torn in 2.
After living for as long as he has, you better believe he's picked up some skills.
I just noticed he has the yin yang symbol on his crotch.
Experience in Mortal Kombat tournaments and has mastered a ton of different fighting styles.
He's obviously familiar with the Shokan style, which uses his extra appendages to lethal effect. He's also a master of an adapted version of the Kuotan style.
Oh yeah,
which
his
is much more
fireballs.
elaborate and relies on the strength of a more traditional humanoid body.
Like
That
kicks and
could actually help Machamp, actually.
Right.
On top of that, Goro's got a ton of fun tricks up his 4 sleeves, like fireballs, dragon breath, high-flying stomps, quadruple grabs, and his favorite, crushing skulls. But if those don't work, he's got bladed weapons called dragon fangs. They're like
Oh,
super
dragon
fun,
fangs,
but
okay.
there's 4 of them, 1 for each hand. Oh my god.
Are you okay, Boomstick?
Well,
What?
is it weird that Goro kind of reminds me of the guy that my ex-wife ran off with?
Why? Because he's so buff?
What?
Yeah, but mostly the 4 arms. I mean, how am I supposed to keep up with that? He's got 2 more hands than me.
Huh. Sorry. Anyway, with all
That was
those
actually a nice
titles,
moment of, like,
Goro
Wiz,
stands
like,
above most
comforting
other
him.
Mortal Kombat combatants with a K. Characters like Cabal, Johnny Cage, or even Kotal Khan, who once destroyed this ship, which is clearly inspired by Spanish conquistadors. Based on historical references to similar ships, the power needed to destroy one like this would require over 3 billion joules of energy.
Huh.
We also saw Raiden destroy this temple with almost 270 tons of TNT, which is a lot. On top
Yeah.
of that, Cabal can move fast enough to parry machine gun fire. To pull that off, you'd have to be
I
moving
feel like
almost
Machamp's
3
punches are
times as
faster.
fast as sound.
Goro's not the only impressive Shokan. The tiger-striped Kintaro survived this.
I heard about
massive
him.
explosion. Using the average height for a Shokan and comparing it to the blast radius, we can posit that this explosion yielded a force equivalent to over 25 tons of TNT.
Damn.
Shokan are a tough people, that's for sure, and super proud. After a disappointing loss to the Shaolin monk Liu Kang, Goro was unable to secure a 10th MK title in a row, And while it seriously hurt his warrior pride, he didn't stop beating the shit out of
Jeez.
people.
Not only did he eventually try to win that title again, but he also fought in multiple wars, including one with the similarly powerful Centurions.
But he never stayed in one
There are
place for
centaur
too
people
long, like when he pissed off
in
Kotal
Mortal
Khan and
Kombat?
got his arms ripped off.
But even
Yeesh.
without his primary weapons at his side, Goro would not give up. He even managed to defeat the ninja Kenshi.
Without any freaking arms! God damn!
Okay, that's impressive.
A limbless guy versus a blind guy? Throw Professor X in there and you have yourself the ultimate, and definitely most offensive, crippled threat match. Oh boy, I've got
Really?
one leg!
With or without his many titles, Goro always has the make of a champion. His determination and will to fight is only matched by his strength, power, and, frankly, bloodlust. Even with his failures, he truly is
Jesus.
the greatest of the Shokan.
I will give you a warrior's name. Round 1. Fight!
Alright. Let's go, Machamp.
The superpower Pokemon, Machamp, is a fighting type that originated in the Kanto region. They begin their lives as the youthful Machamp, which train tirelessly to learn and eventually
I've always
master
loved,
every
like,
form
this
of
line of
martial arts.
evolution.
It's a lethal combo of adorable and kick-ass. And they're
Hell yeah.
The Machamp possesses muscles more dense than humans that allow them to train for long periods of time without fatigue. Eventually, the young Machamp will reach a new level, leaving behind the days of its youth and evolving into a Machoke.
The Machoke is
And gets a
strong enough
belt
to lift
somehow.
dump trucks with ease. And once he's moved on from the teenage days of angst and rebellion, Machoke evolves into the rock spirit Machamp. This four-armed
That Photoshop.
feet tall and weighs an average of 280 pounds.
Even
Oh,
after
they're listing all
its
three
final
abilities.
evolution, most Machamps continue to train and pursue peak levels of physical fitness.
When they're not firing off sets at the gym, they're most likely helping humans. as
I've
movers,
seen that go all over
construction
Twitter.
workers, and bodyguards. Or, you know, they're just beating other
Well, or
Pokemon
they're directing traffic.
dogfighting ring that is the Pokemon world.
Questionable pet and owner relationships aside, Machamp seems to simply
Hey, there he is in the
kill
movie!
people, whether in the Pokemon arena or in the outside world.
And Machamps are well equipped for both. They have a ton of great moves like Bulk Up, which increases physical power, Knock Off, which can knock anything off of
Please
a
use that and get rid of the
and
blades.
Seismic Toss. Whoa, holy shit! Did he just launch that rat into orbit?
Fighting type Pokemon like Machamp make for fearsome predators against normal, ice, rock, and dark types. Even
Yep.
steel type Pokemon turn brittle under Machamp's brute strength. On the other end of the spectrum, Machamp can fall prey to agile flying Pokemon, cerebral psychic.
Yeah, they all have their
and mystical
weaknesses.
Man,
fairies.
Pokemon's fucking weird.
However, the Machamp
Yeah, but we love it anyway.
their natural abilities, the most common of which is named Guts. Whenever a Machamp is burned, poisoned, or paralyzed, its adrenaline spikes,
That's what could screw over
increasing its
Goro.
physical power.
Including his physical moves, which is like all of them. According to the Pokedex, Machamp can punch 1,000
There it
times
is.
in 2 seconds and can move mountains with one hand.
Hey, it's shiny!
Pokedex isn't always the most reliable source. However, we have seen proof of Machamp's 1,000 punches in Pokken Tournament. To do this in 2 seconds, Machamp must be punching at speeds faster
Jesus.
than sound.
Damn, if having 2 extra arms is like shooting fish in a barrel, then this is like baking perfectly good cookie dough. It's like totally unnecessary.
In order to move a mountain, Machamp would need to exert anywhere from 8 to 30 kilotons of TNT.
Oh,
And
damn.
Pulling off their signature move, Seismic Toss, would require even more energy. Considering an average weight of 200 kilograms for any given Pokemon, and the speed at which they travel when thrown, a typical Machamp's throwing power would need to be equivalent to over 130 kilotons of TNT.
Jesus
They can
Christ!
also take a lot of damage. They live and fight together.
Machamp's won.
As we can see, Machamps and Machokes in particular are raised in herds of their own kind. It's natural that they would fight all the time, exhausting an insane amount of power on each other. And, according to some people, they look great while doing it. There's even a fan club of people who find themselves unexplainably
What?
attracted to them. This is
Probably run by my ex-wife. We didn't even make it halfway through the reception. I guess my signature move is signing divorce papers.
the Machamp is so strong.
That was weird.
Species have become a favorite amongst gym leaders, such as Giovanni and B.
Makes sense. They can go head-to-head with a ton of crazy strong pocket monsters.
The Machamp is an extremely tough Pokemon that rounds out any roster. After all, they literally live to fight.
Pause. Wow, those analysis were quick. Then again, this is a 14-minute episode. Okay, so Goro, you're screwed. Okay, so yeah, I was thinking, okay, they're not gonna count the mountain thing, but justifying it with seismic toss. Yeah, fair enough. Like, I wouldn't have thought of doing that. So hey, kudos to Death Battle. But yeah, it's just the numbers that they brought up for Goro and like his race surviving, that kind of stuff. Machamp's numbers were higher. And also, with how heavy Goro is, I know the move Low Sweep like hurts more the heavier the opponent is. So that can kind of screw him over. Goro's fireballs, if they burn Machamp, he'll just get stronger. Machamp can also, like, you know, increase his stats, lower Goro's. So this just seems like it's Machamp's to win. I will give Goro this. He does have, like, superior experience. And has probably fought, like, a wider variety of opponents than Machamp. But it's just the raw, like, advantage, like, stat advantages that Machamp has. So, yeah, I gotta give it to Machamp. But I really want to see the animation and hear that track. Anyway, resume. Alright, the combatants are set, and we've run the data through all possibilities.
It's time for a death.
Go, Machamp! I really want to see the rest of this fight. I've watched a sneak peek on Death Battlecast so many times. And I love they got a voice actor for Machamp.
What? You're no Shokan. Be gone from my lair.
There it is. The track.
Disgusting.
It sounds like something I'd hear in a Pokemon game.
Dragon blood.
Oh, Goro, you're gonna die. Fight! Though for your sake, hope you don't die too horribly, otherwise you'll sound like an idiot. Oh, there's blood. From here on, 100% blind. Hey, he did it! Ooh, that shot. Come on, Machamp, you got this. Oh, shit, he's seismic tossing him already. Ow. He freaking dabbed. Oh my god. Ooh.
Face dead like a warrior. Stop saying that. You're no champ.
It's wait.
I am.
Oh, you shouldn't have said that.
Combat.
Show him who the champ is, Machamp! Is my bias showing? I think it is. Oh god! Jesus Christ! Oh! Oh! I was actually scared he was gonna lose there. Wait for it. Let's go! Oh boy. I love how they did that! It's like in a Pokemon game! Oh, Jesus, this is brutal. Oh! Come on, you got this. Kill him! Oh! There goes an arm. Oh! Come on, Machamp! Oh! He can still fight. I don't think it matters, though. The thumbs up! And Machamp fainted anyway.
Oh, you forgot to say he's blasting off again. We gotta get that joke right at least once.
This was certainly a unique battle to experience.
While Machamp's resilience
Oh, but that's what
and
makes it awesome.
fighting styles continued to put Machamp to the test again and again. Plus, Goro's huge. At 8 feet tall, Goro towers a full 3 feet over the average Machamp. Obviously, not including the Dynamax and Gigantamax forms found exclusively in the Galar region.
Thank you!
Machamp could punch at Mach 1 speeds. Goro could technically match Cabal, who would need to move at nearly Mach
I'll explain
2
that
to
later.
carry machine gun fire.
So, as far as punching speed was concerned, it looks like Goro actually had the advantage.
Except it hardly mattered. Machamp's power output...
That actually surprises me,
Goro's
but
and then
alright.
some. Even scaling Goro to Kotal Khan's ship feet and comparing it to the seismic toss, Machamp is
Oh my god.
70,000 times more powerful.
This Karate Duck Man is on a
Karate Duck Man.
Plus, he had a ton of ways to
I mean, that's not
counter
wrong.
everything Goro threw at him. Knockoff prevented Goro from using weapons, and Guts meant he could take Goro's fire breath and use it for himself.
The Dragon Fangs and Fire Breath hardly would make much of a difference considering how durable the Machamp species is. After all, their primary trait is learning how to fight, so they'd naturally be fighting each other quite frequently.
Stands to reason.
Majestic Machamp, roaming the fields of the Kanto region, gently seismic tossing each other into orbit. Just imagine walking past that on your Sunday stroll.
Oh my
You're
god.
right. The Pokemon world is wild.
This graphic
Yeah.
turned
Sounds like
pretty
Boomstick would
raw
love
and
it.
intense, and made me realize that we're all strong and beautiful just the way we are. No matter how many arms you have or whose wife you stole.
Good for you. While Goro put up an
Okay,
excellent
then.
battle that would have made his people proud, he didn't have enough to overpower the superpower Pokemon.
Unfortunately, this foe was forced to forfeit his 4 fists. Fitting that his final fate would be so freaking gory.
The winner is...
Congrats, Machamp.
Hey, thanks for watching this episode of Death Battle.
That's probably my favorite episode so far this season.
down below. And if you want to watch more stuff, check the boxes right over there.
Alright, what's next? Cable?
Only one of us walks out.
Don't know that guy. Okay. That fight was freaking amazing. That's probably my favorite episode so far this season. I know I've said it before, but I gotta say it again. I'll admit a highlight for me was like Machamp just dabbing. I don't know why I found that so funny. I just did. But yeah, jeez, that fight got freaking brutal. It's like, ooh. And alright, I'll give Goro some credit. I did think the 1,000 punches thing would be faster, but yeah, he surprised me. So I'll give you that, Goro. I'll give you that. But Jesus Christ, like with how that fight was going, like there were points where I was legitimately scared that Machamp was about to lose. But hey, great fake outs. That's all I gotta say. And the reason why I went thank you when they brought up Gigantamax is that I saw people say that, oh, this should give Machamp the win if he can Gigantamax, because wild Pokemon can't do that, but it's exclusive in the Galar region. So I always thought that was a bit like unfair to Goro, because then you're essentially just saying, let's just have the fight take place in the Galar region because fuck Goro, am I right? I don't know, but that's just what I thought of the Gigantamax argument. I just didn't like it. So yeah, fantastic episode. And that next time was a surprise. Because I recognize Cable, of course. I don't know the other guy, though. Like, Gold Booster, wasn't it? Like, I think I remember seeing him in Captain Falcon versus Johnny Cage. Like, in the pre-analysis, like, the build-up to revealing who the combatants were. I think we see him take a selfie with Batman. So, huh. That's a surprising one for me. Yeah, anyway, fantastic episode. A little confused by the next time, but hey, whatever. And I am going to go ahead and wrap this video up. So, thank you for watching, all of that, and here's whatever outro is next in the cycle, because I keep forgetting. Bye.
Thanks for watching You're Only Made on YouTube. You rock! Thanks for watching!